Hello, everybody. Today, as the title suggests, I am bringing you a Destiny breedability tier list. How breedable are the different female characters throughout Destiny? This is only about the female characters. I am not gay, so I like females. Female. Breed female. So basically, we have S through F tier, and these are the females right here. These are the females that Destiny has. So basically, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go through the order, and I'm gonna rate the females on how breedable they are. So you get how breedable are the different female characters throughout Destiny. Now this also includes Destiny 2. I didn't put the 2 because I didn't think it was necessary. I feel like that's obvious that it also includes Destiny 2. Destiny's a franchise. So basically, the first one we have here is Ada 1. She's the transmog vendor. First off, she was the Black Armory vendor. Honestly, she's kind of made of porcelain, and while that's really smooth to the touch, I don't feel like it would feel very good to your penis. But at the same time, she also is stylish, so it kind of makes up for that a little bit. Ultimately though, currently she's all about clothes, and you don't really want to be clothed when you do the bang. So for that reason, I'm going to have to put her, I'm gonna have to put her in D tier. She's just, yeah, she likes clothes. I don't. So after that, we have Bray. She is part of Bray Tech. She likes to say, "Guardian, there's a war setting coming." Honestly though, the only thing that's gonna be coming is me, so I'm gonna put her in B tier. Next up we have Empress Caiatl. Now Empress Caiatl, she's a Cabal Empress. She's already taken by Zavala, and I don't see that really ending anytime soon. So that's kind of off-putting. Also, I just don't know how I feel about getting manhandled like a Slim Jim. So yeah, I have to say Caiatl, while a lot of people want her to step on them, I have to put her in F tier. I'm not a Slim Jim. So Marasov. Okay, so next up we have D.A.R.C.I. Honestly, D.A.R.C.I is an exotic sniper rifle with an AI built into it. There's no proof that the AI is a woman, but D.A.R.C.I is a very feminine sounding name. And in fact, D.A.R.C.I, if you spell it normally, could be an actual female human name. Now the AI and the gun gives you a lot of info, which makes it really useful, because maybe that info could be like the menstrual cycle, and therefore it's really hard to get D.A.R.C.I pregnant, which is very useful, because condoms are for losers, and only Chads, only alpha sigma males go raw. So for that, I have to put D.A.R.C.I in A tier. I'd beef stick D.A.R.C.I, honestly. Next up on the list we have Ido. Ido is presumably the equivalent of a teenager in human years for the Fallen. Now I don't condone that in actual human years, but this is a Fallen, so it's okay. People want to protect her, and I think that maybe deep down she doesn't want to be protected, and you know, that's all I'm gonna say. That C tier. Alright, so next up is the Emissary of the Nine. She's the Emissary of the Nine. I'm gonna be honest, I despise feet, and she just can't put the toes away. So I'm gonna have to put her in F tier. That being said, she does also appear at the end of my favorite dungeon, and she's normally just head. So I'll raise her to D tier. Although if it wasn't for the toes, she'd probably be up in B. I also own her sweatshirt, so that would really help a lot. Now, sorry, let me scroll up a little bit here. So next we have Eramis. So Eramis is the Kel of the Fallen House of Salvation. She had ice powers in Beyond Light, and then we froze her, and then she unfroze. Now, I think that having ice powers that can freeze people in place could be used in certain ways related to, you know, that could be really good. Granted, she also a weird looking alien, and her voice is really annoying, so I'll have to put her in B for bondage, because ice power cool and can do good thing. So next up we have Eris Morn. Now Eris Morn, she has 3 eyes. Now I'm not gonna lie, she kind of scares me, cause those 3 eyes are actually from an acolyte, and because of that she has a lot of hive magic that she knows, and I kind of am afraid that if I were to sleep with her, I would get cursed and my taint would turn into chitin, and I don't know how pleasant that would be. That could hurt. So that's a little worrying. She is a really cool character though, with a lot of demons. Pretty fairly literally following her if you didn't complete the post-campaign Shadowkeep quest. So that means she is very easy to manipulate, probably, because she has a lot of excess baggage. So that also gives her points. And honestly, I think because of that, Eris Morn, you know, maybe chitin isn't that bad on the taint. I can put her in A tier. So next up we have Eva Levante. Alright, so next up we have the Exo Strange. Failsafe. Failsafe. Now with Failsafe, I feel like I think Failsafe could be very interesting. Now the issue with Failsafe is that she's really bipolar, so it would be like really good and then really bad, and then really good and then really bad, and that would kind of go back and forth for like every 5 seconds or so, and I don't know how much I could handle that. I think I don't know how you could get around the fact that she's going to both love you and hate you every 5 seconds on and off. And because of that, I'm gonna have to put her in C tier because there's just no way to know, so it can't be good or bad. But it is possible that you could have sex with Failsafe. So Hawthorne, not the bird. The bird is a guy, and I'm not gay. I don't fuck bird. Only female bird. It's not female. It's male bird. No, Hawthorne. So Hawthorne, she kind of cool. She basically a guardian, but not a guardian, but she might as well be. Unfortunately, she's been forgotten by Bungie, but she give me clan reward when I'm under level, and that kind of cool. And honestly, there's not really too much bad about her, so I'd have to put her honestly in B tier. There's some positive things, and there really isn't anything negative. She might give me a cookie afterwards, so that'd be really cool. So now we have Ikora Rey. Ikora Rey is the Warlock Vanguard. Now I personally think that Ikora Rey might not be super amazing because you might want to initiate things and she'll just refuse to stop reading a book, or she'll just blab your ear off during the act about random tidbits and facts about knowledge, and I don't like knowledge. I like women, so that doesn't really help me a lot. And I feel like that would get in the way if you were trying to be with Ikora Rey. There's no other reason why I'm putting her in a low tier, but I have to put her in D for simply because of that. No other reason. No other reason. So now we have Lakshmi. She's dead. She's dead, and also really racist, and I don't like racism. I like women, as I've already stated. So Lakshmi is gonna go in the F tier, cause fuck racism. I only fuck women. Well, no, don't fuck racism. Don't fuck racism. Fuck women, but also like fuck racism, cause I don't like racism. So like, fuck it, but like, also fuck women, but like in a different way. So next up we have Amanda Holliday. You know, I was gonna put her probably in the A or the B tier, but due to recent events, she has had quite the character development, and you know, I just don't know how breedable a lump of charcoal is. That fireball was probably not the best, and I just don't see it working anymore. Just for pity points, out of respect for the recently deceased, I will put her in C for charcoal. She goes in C. Alright, Petra Venj. Now, Petra, she gotta go in S. She's basically just Mara, but a step down. She's like the Walmart brand Mara. And I'm not gonna lie, sometimes Walmart brand stuff slap. I don't mean it's bad. She go in S tier. The knife play, you know, maybe it's your thing, maybe it's not. Who knows? Who knows what else she could spin though. So next up we have oh fuck. Sorry. So we have Riven up next, and Riven of 1,000 voices. So Riven could be really. Riven has a lot of benefits that I don't think a lot of people talk about. One, she's shapeshifter, and we don't really know what the extent of that is, but we do know she has a lot of tentacle, and those could be used for various things that could be pretty cool. Could be really nice. There's a lot of things that you could do with tentacles. in the act. And I think that could really work. Also, she can mimic people's voice, and that means she can have the voice of anyone you want, and that could also be really useful, which I think makes Riven actually very viable as a sexual partner. So for that, I'm going to have to put Riven in A, also because eyes are really nice and Riven has 10 of them. So you never have too many eye or too little eye to look into. Riven go in A. So next up we have Savathûn, the Witch Queen. Now I don't trust Savathûn. Savathûn, the type of bitch that would tell you she's on birth control and then she really not, so she could baby trap you. And that's just not cool, man. So I'm gonna have to put Savathûn in F tier because I don't want any babies. Now, second to last, the penultimate female. This is the crystal from the Savathûn song Strike. Now this crystal used to be Tycho 3. I don't know what class she was, but you know, either way, it's pretty badass how she sacrificed herself, but she's also a crystal. That being said, I do love Crystal. I really love Crystal. I'm gonna put her in A tier. So, last but not least, we have Tess Everis. Yeah, honestly, fuck this bitch. Like, fuck her all to hell. Like, not literally, but like metaphorically in this case. Ironically, because this is about actually fucking. But like this is, in this case, like metaphorically fuck her. Because this is the type of bitch that would, like, the vile scummy bitch that, like, when you were deep in your post-nut clarity, struggling to not pass out on your side of the bed afterwards, she'd fucking swipe your credit card and charge it for $100 worth of silver. Honestly, that's just your standard woman. C tier.